Hello everyone and welcome to the 12th episode of the True Word Bearers. I hope you're doing alright. I am doing alright as well. It's been a few less episodes here as of late as I've been really busy in real life. We are coming up to face GameKnight and you can watch this game on his channel as well to see from his perspective as well as from me here. And it's going to be a bit of a walkover. He's last in the upper division. I am in the top of the upper division. And he probably has no chance of winning this. So I wanted to add a little bit extra here. I know that when we talked about the Excel sheet, I didn't think I pulled it off quite as well as I wanted to, but I wanted to give a little tips here to all of the players outside, and that is leadership. Sometimes people do feel that leadership, it's only there to make sure that you can get certain amount of skills going, but very few players actually calculate how much leadership their warband needs. So we're going to do that here now for this particular one that I have going. So first off, when you want to calculate your leadership, what you do is you start piling up. How much stuff do I feel that I can afford to lose while not routing? So I've done that here. I'm assuming, as you know, when a character dies, they lose an amount of morale that is equal to their starting morale mine plus their level. And for all of the heroes, it's always 12 plus their level. For the leader, it's always 16 plus his level. For the impressive, it's 18 plus his level. And for all of the henchmen is 9 plus his level. So I'm a bit optimistic here. Of course, my flagellant, the second flagellant I have is not going to reach level 10, hence minus 19 is a bit off. But just to be on the safe side here, I put that up. So I feel that I can afford to lose the Warrior Priest, the Last Talent Zealot, all of my henchmen and my idol. And if I lose all of them, I have lost 155 morale. I take that morale, I add +1 and then 156, then I divide the score by 0.6. Now I get the amount of leadership I need to be, when I've lost all of these units, to be exactly 1 point before the rout threshold. So they need to kill one of my Templars and I need to have only 2 units left remaining for me to take my first rout test. So how do we get to this particular point then? Let's take a look at my plan for the True Word Bearers and how that has been calculated. So you're going to get a bit of insight here what I'm trying to build. Witch Hunter Captain is going up to 16 leadership, both my Templars 13 leadership, my Warrior Priest 9 leadership, Last Talent 13 and my Zealots 12 and my Flagellants 15, which is not that difficult to make, even if my second Flagellant was probably going to end up around level 8 maybe. He's level 4 now, as you saw, this guy, as we see on the screen, but he gets to level up leadership much faster, so he gets a lot of mental points from that. And if I do get the leadership exactly like this, I will end up with a total leadership of 130. When you add it to your morale, each leadership point is worth 2 morale, so that's 260. Let's take a look at the left column again. I need leadership of 260. What do I have? 260. And that's also my reason for picking the Flagellants as the last henchman here, yes, because I knew he could get an extra amount of leadership I need. For him himself, the Flagellant, it's a useless stats. I mean, he's not gonna use that whatsoever unless I get, insult, but I need only 6 leadership for that. He's immune to fear and terror and all alone. He can disengage, so he doesn't really need leadership, but he helps the warband. And this is a crucial thing when you're playing with Dark Souls and everything else that is immune to all of this kind of stuff, where you feel that you don't need leadership. This is what you do. You make a plan like this, and you can add this to all of your level 10 games or whatever games you're playing, and this is how you make it. This is how you calculate the exact amount of leadership that you need, and you will never be able to feel that you were lucky to be just 1 point above the rout threshold. Indeed, it was calculated. So I want to start off that. Let's jump into the game against GameKnight and see how that goes. So here we are loading in. Merchant's Quarter 3 Scavenger, 1 more with caught exploring buildings, while other deploys tightly around this wagon. We have marked for that. Matter, to be honest. It's Scavengers is more like rivals in the ruins. Yes, you're spread out a little bit and we know exactly which buildings he's going to be in, but... So he's scattered in buildings. Alright, he's scattered around in these buildings. That means he's gonna be scattered around in this building and in this building. So you might want to take a route through here. He's obviously going to team up his team here, but approaching the wagon is always a wise move. Lancelot, Conference and Servant's Lucky Charm. Don't really need the extra points. Oh wait! Alright, okay, fine. It's going to be alright, I think. Yeah, it's going to be alright. Yeah. So I was training with one of my units and I put him aside and I'm actually going into this fight with one unit less. But it will be fine, it will be fine. I don't expect this to be much of a fight whatsoever. GameKnight has had a bit bad luck with his PvEs and he doesn't have any extra PvEs or really any good extra rewards like I do. And yeah, take a look at the top left corner here and you can see that the 219 morale, we are well on our way towards 260. Of course none of our characters are level 10 so they don't actually lose the amount of morale that you would expect at this point. I think we're actually a little bit ahead of the curve, so I do believe that you do need to kill almost every single unit. And this is where you see me. See, I forgot my top level flagellant. He's not part of the picture. Mongrel is. None of the other ones. Let's try have a fun game. He's going to rush into me, I believe. I think that's going to be his main tactic. Not so much of a tactic, but he feels that he's very underpowered and he's going to rush into me and try and make this battle go away as quickly as he can. And I can't really blame him. This is not at all a fair fight. I do have a lot more experience in Mordheim, yes, so I would be favored even without this kind of advantage. But it's really not tough. I think we're going to try and occupy this building. I think that would be a good choice. People are rarely aggressive enough when it comes to things like this. We are. Okay, that's good. We don't see anyone. That's a good trigger warning for us. Damn it, we saw Sir Lancelot. So we're gonna pull back. It's notoriously difficult to shoot back at someone who stands a little bit back in the windows. So that's what we're trying to do here. It's a really annoying game mechanic, like you see an Overwatch shot coming at you but you can't actually target the damn bastard that did it. And we're gonna move a lot of units around here, so it's gonna be safe, but I didn't just want him standing right there when he has so many units coming in. Could use a delay, of course, but... Servi is not one of the guys we're gonna kill. Sir Lancelot, one of them might try. Obviously the objectives is not really that important here, so... 153 morale, he routes really easily. Okay, so he's already here. It's probably in the bottom part of the building here. I think we could actually reach him, maybe. Survive system of... Always check out on some of the stats. I know you always need to check out what your opponent is doing, what they have. Makes it easier to try and counter them. You see, for example, this guy, he has hammer and empty hands. He's gonna go up +5 initiative. Depends on what kind of bow he has. If he has, this is a normal bow, it's +5. If he has a long bow, it's going to be a little bit more. Do I see more people? No, I don't. It's very unlikely he's making that path, and it's also very unlikely that he has the actual movement to get there, but we're playing it well here. Stands back a little bit, so we don't want our character to reach outside of the door, but like this, look at this, we're actually covering the entire path. That's good. That's a good ambush. That's a really good ambush. You don't want the character to stand outside of the door. You never want that to happen. Fine. Actually, I'm pretty happy staying here. It's a decent spot, it's not too easy to see me. Yeah, he hasn't moved yet. Did he have that? I think he did. Where should we move? So even if we do feel superior here, and yes, we do have a henchman less, but it's not gonna matter. Even so, we're still going to not do anything with arrogance here. We're still wanting to portray how we would play this game if it was actually even. So more dead. If you hold the cursor over a character like this, as you might have seen in some of my other videos, you can see what kind of characters he has. Of course, GameKnight being one of the most public warbands in this league, most of us already know exactly what he brings to the table. I'm so happy about this guy. Oh my god. Like, he actually managed to get a damn... Let's see here. Do you think he can get to us? Yeah, he is making a turn of it. We feel pretty secure here, no? Actually, I don't want to do an ambush. I know it protects the path up there, but we're gonna do it with someone else. Mongrel, we need to be careful with you. Come in as a finisher. I want to have open vision here towards the Wordstone, see if he's actually trying to make a pass at that. You look at that, see? It's closed off. So we have a good safe hiding spot here for Olboth to strike in. So we have this kind of ambushy place here. He doesn't really want... He shouldn't really want to run in here, but he's going to. So we're gonna use that. He's gonna be here in the next turn. Don't really know his range, but I think actually sort of Overwatch here, he might 6, 12. He has an ogre. Wow, he's gonna be subject of all of our shooting here. So he can obviously shoot. Ah, damn it. It's too far away. It's not much of an ambush spot, I'm well aware, but it's gonna help create some stuff. Wow, there's lots of armor, cool stuff here. We want to get our last good talent into him. This is what he can do. There we go. Okay, fine. Maybe I should have put down some sort of... Can I make it all the way up there? And he's going to go after the... Yeah, he can! Cool! Yeah, maybe I should have done an ambush. Good move by GameKnight. Very good move by GameKnight. It's decent damage. I don't think we can disengage from this, but we will be able to get a Templar. Stun resistance 12. Wow. It's a very good start from him. Yeah, I should have done the ambush, but I wanted the other ambush to trigger, and yeah. Well. Indeed, very lucky. So we have Servant closed in. We can use that with some of our...
A new round has started.
So he was over here. Wow, 5 damage. Yeah, we're gonna come around a lot. Even misses that. Remember that we have all of the characters are behind him, so we are in perfect striking distance and he doesn't know about them. Meaning that wherever he tries to retreat to, he's gonna be chased down. And since the Templar moves first, we can even move him into some sort of ambush that some kind of character does. Yeah, that's a really poor situation for him to be in. He's gonna realize that soon. He even sees the Templar here. And another archer. Are we? Yeah. That's a good idea. I kind of like that. Yeah, look at this. Wow, we have 10% chance of a critical hit. That's kind of nice. That's really nice. Let's see if we actually manage it. No. But he needs help, and the Templar is gonna come and help him. Depends if he gets locked down. That would be a good choice for him now. I don't know, circumference, yeah. He needs to lock down the Templar. Is he going to do that? If he walks a little bit forward here, he's going to hit ambush by our Zealot. Oh wow! Get off the Werner Elsason. 3, 2, 1. We are waiting a little bit to make sure that we are not desyncing. 5% of a critical hit chance is kind of the thing with GameKnight's units. He always tends to not go for critical hit resistance that much. This is his last unit to move before he can go up and do something. I'm considering here of yeah, why go up there? Like, can you actually get up there with the unit and do something? Is it enough space? I might be able to edge in, but I don't think so. Seems like he's covering the whole area for himself here. No, he's not. All right. Okay, that's tricky. That means we're gonna lose the leader. I even fails the dodge roll here. Yeah, that ambush really cost us. It was a really good move by his part. Well, I mean, bad move by our part, but it was good of him to actually be able to get there. I guess his unit started really close. You see this heavy armor and you think that, you know, they're not gonna get up there. It depends on where they spawn. That's kind of the whole thing. Actually, I think I want to do a charge here. Kill off this guy so that the Templar gets out. And then we can lock down Solange a lot. So we're using some laser. Don't succeed with parry. Bit unlucky. Okay, let's see. Is it worth trying to save him even? 60 wounds, he's gonna die next to that. We can at least produce a fear test, I assume. It's not blocking him. I can... Oh my god. Failing a second one? Seriously? Two fear test cast here on one of the guys. So, what to do with him? Yeah, I should have seen the Great Maw token. I didn't actually pay attention to it. Of course, we knew that he was going in there with something. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Or you go into the Fine. When the next Templar comes up, I think that's all. No, okay, Allbot is there. So we're not gonna trigger that. We're gonna use a delay. Use another guy to trigger it. Is he gonna put himself in front of it? Why isn't he locking down the Templar? Like that's something I'm wondering about. Yeah, we have a good shooting position here to kill him. At least one of the guys. So we're not gonna face it all alone. If he hits here, we can actually do a parry attack. Yeah. 3, 2. There we go. No, it's not actively in combat. What's happening? So I think we're gonna use a delay. Yeah, we're running out of delays here on this guy. And 2 delays is never good. They sort of trigger off one another. Might want to use a little flagellant here to come in and do something. Oh, 3 guys and 1 guy. Thing is here, yeah, are we blocking the ogre enough? I mean, he's not gonna come in here now, but I think we put a very awkward guy there too. Perfect. Yeah. Glad to get something through. Depends what kind of 49 if we get down to 39. Let's see if the ogre can actually get around. He might be able to. Yeah, he's gonna try and sneak around towards the archer. But I don't think he can do 300 damage in one go, and I can disengage from that. Yeah, he's a sneaky ogre, that's for sure. Yep, got the missed the 90, took a bit of damage. Good, because he has a 200 axe, he does less damage on each subsequent hit. That's a lot of damage to himself. 40. Okay. So we're gonna disengage and we're gonna use nice little guy. Ah, I managed to finish it. Yeah, he's gonna be dead. And he's gonna be trapped up there too, so it's gonna be a poor position to be in. Oh yeah, I can actually jump out there. I didn't actually see that. Wow. Well, I could maybe get into a decent position now with Servant. So Lancelot is in big trouble, so that always helps. You're a bit careless, but you know, it's GameKnight. I mean, nothing against it, but his world is sorely undervalued compared to mine.
A new round has started.
Alright, so Lancelot. Switching. 43% hit chance. Oh, he has a great time. I love the look of the young bloods, they're really amazing. Cool guys. No alone check, I'm gonna see that. Manages to hit him, does a bit of damage. Each point of damage they do adds vengeance, which is plus 10% damage for a while. So we're gonna do even more damage now. It's good. Oh my god, yeah, nice. Templar will have to sort them all out. So that's providing fear immunity when he goes into the ogre. So good for us. Ugh. This with 5 spellcasting chance, fine. I think I really want to do too much. I think we want to get up, so we're gonna use some delays here because he's gonna kill the captain. So no fear test taken. Perfect for us. Wow! We might actually win this. Yeah, especially not like that. We aren't. Can only attack in the parry of Werner Elsa's son. And a miss. Templar's gonna make short work of at least one of those guys, and the other one we're gonna save the flagellant on. Ah, oh, lucky dog. Fine. Managing the fear tests. I could disengage from this one I wanted to. Not looking too good. Yeah, it does no damage. I've been so lucky. Yeah, he got a shield of iron. You know how hard that is? That's so amazing. I remember one time when I was building up another person's warband for BBL3, we managed to get that as well, but you know, this is... Is it possible to shoot at the captain from here? Oh, let's see if we're lucky. Yeah, we are. Alright, let's see what you do. Both of these have been hit by Trial of Pain, so they're gonna take quite a bit of damage. Have another parry available to us. That does a little bit of damage. Takes a bit of damage himself though. Well, we have locked down a lot of his units. We'll see what kind of damage we can do. 67% chance of hitting. That's a good chance. Bound to miss some of that and then take damage. It's so much value Trial of Pain, like it's one shot, but you do so much more damage. As long as you keep hitting the heroes and the leaders, and it also applies to ranged attacks, and you cannot switch weapons, which is a nice little side bonus once people are hit. Yeah, that was a nice try.
A new round has started.
Fine, we can't switch weapon. I don't want to switch weapon. But it doesn't have anything else. We're in frenzy, we can't actually... Oh wow, fine. Actually move like this. Let's see. I want him out of here, so... Fine, let's go into combat. Fails the dodge shoulder, like he has no luck. When we failed the 87% parry as well. I mean, I missed a few as well, but it's not nearly this bad. He's taking a lot of damage, he's really ramped up here with... Let's take a look at this. Plus 40% damage, see? He's gonna kill him. He's gonna take a route test now, so it's... Points doesn't really matter for us, but... It's gonna be the only man alive if I keep going.
Objective completed. Objectives updated. Objective completed. Objectives updated.
Okay, so we cannot get in there on the fight, so what we will do is just add a bit more damage here. And it's gonna die to the all alone check in case that happens. Failure. GG. And that was it. Pretty straightforward. 7-1. Didn't get the objective, was the last guy remaining. Alright. Thank you for watching everyone, and see you in future episode. Farewell for now.